America. This is Grandma Sunshine. And tonight, we are going to pray to God that there is going to be peace in the Middle East. I hear that ISIS is just becoming so powerful in such little time, in the end of September, in the middle of September 2014. Well, I hear that these people, jihad, are calling themselves religious people, and they are selling women and children as sex slaves, and they call themselves religious. Now, these are the people that behead people, that torture people, and kill people, journalists, and all kinds of people. And I hear that they are stealing all the antiques of Iraq, and they are selling them in the black market to Turkey. And I hear things like they are taking all the oil refineries in Iraq, and they are making 6 billion or so a month, because they are selling things that are below cost, because of course they stole all the oil. And here these people want to make a religious state and call themselves super religious people, sugar. What I'm trying to tell you, sugar, is these people are taking 3 million people from Syria running for their lives in Mosul. They took away all the rich people's wealth, and they are extorting people, taking people's money away from them. And here, sugar, I'm just showing you what is hate, and what does all the militants have in common, sugar. They all have one thing in common. They all try to rationalize what they're doing as being religious. I can never get over how Hamas took 21 people, and they were on the street, sugar, and they were just begging for their lives, and they just shot them. And now Hamas is going to have to see that they are going to have to work with Israel to do things. What I'm saying, sugar, is that I want to rid hate from the world. And a lot of people, they have anti-Semitism, they have racism, and they rationalize all these hate as being okay, that they are being super religious. And I'm telling you that all this bullying and all this hatred and all this religious so-called and extreme religion, sugar, is just all fake and baloney. Because if they could destroy people's lives, sell sex slaves, do things that in the 21st century, sugar, I'm not talking about way in the Middle Ages, sugar. I'm talking about in our time and age, for things like this to be happening. We have to just pray. And one day you're going to realize that I think that Kabbalah is the most beautiful thing, because it respects every single religion, sugar. And that's why when I pray, I am just praying that we just all get together, every single religion, every single faith, and we pray for humanity, sugar. That's what it's all about. I am so just scared that all over the world, there's so much hatred. And we have to focus on ways that we can make this hatred be less in this world. I don't know exactly how to do it, sugar. But one thing I know is I believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And if you don't believe in God, you at least believe in the forces of good, the forces of life all over the world that just want life to happen and don't want people to die a death that's just not just. Everyone on the face of the earth has a right to live, has a right to survive, has a right to, they make money, they're not going to be stolen all the money they have. Sugar, we are just in a time and age where we have to just do the right things. And the right things is to care and love for one another and do acts of kindness to one another. And what's happening in this world is that we are just steaming up with hatred. And I am just praying that that steaming up and that hot heat of hatred would just cool down, sugar. So let's say the Ana B'Koach. Ana B'Koach Gdulat Yamincha Tatir Tzura Kabel Rinat Amcha Sagveinu Taharenu Nora Na Gibor Dorshe Yichudcha Kevavad Shamrem Baruchem Taharem Rachamem Tzidchatcha Tamid Gamlem Chasin Kadosh Barov Tuvcha Nahel Adatecha Yachid Ge'eh Li'amcha Pnei Zochrei Kedushatecha Shavatenu Kabel Ushema Tza'akatenu Yodea Ta'alumot Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. And I know that we are going to make peace in this world. And I know it's very steaming up with hatred all over. And we are just sweating with all this hate and fear that we have to have a cooling down, sugar. So just say the honorable cause, sugar, and let's just all pray that the world should cool down and have kindness and love instead of hate. Thank you so much for listening to Grandma Sunshine.